Chapter 18. Truth. From childhood and youth there begins the calvary of our miserable existence with mental twists, intimate family tragedies, vexations in the home and at school, etc. It is clear that in childhood and youth, with few exceptions, all these problems do not manage to affect us in a really profound way. But when we have become mature people, the questions begin. Who am I? Where do I come from? Why do I have to suffer? What is the aim of this existence, etc.? Every person on the path of life has asked himself these questions. Everyone at some time has wanted to investigate, inquire, find out the why of so many sorrows, troubles, struggles, and sufferings. But unfortunately, we always end up imprisoned in some theory, in some opinion, in some belief, in what the Nyagbar says, in what some decrepit old man replied, etc. We have lost our true innocence and the peace of a tranquil heart. And because of this, we are not capable of directly experimenting the truth in all its harshness. We depend on what others might say. And it is clear that we are on the wrong path. The capitalist society radically condemns the atheists, those who do not believe in God. The Marxist-Leninist society condemns those who do believe in God. But in essence, both things are the same. A matter of opinions, people's whims, mental projections. Neither credulity or incredulity or skepticism means having experienced the truth. The mind can give itself the luxury of believing, doubting, of forming opinions, conjecturing, etc. But that is not experiencing the truth. We can also give ourselves the luxury of believing in the sun or of not believing in it, and even doubting of its existence. But the king star will continue giving light and life to everything existing, without giving the least importance to our opinions. Behind blind belief, behind incredulity and skepticism, hide many shades of morals and many mistaken concepts of false morals in whose shadow the ego is strengthened. The capitalist type of society and the communist type of society each has in its own manner, and according to its whims, prejudices, and theories, its special type of morals. What is moral within the capitalist bloc is immoral within the communist bloc, and vice versa. Morals depend on customs, on the place, on the era. What is moral in one country is immoral in another country, and what in one era was moral is immoral in another era. Morals do not have any essential value. Analyzing them in depth, they are 100% stupid. Fundamental education does not teach morals. Fundamental education teaches revolutionary ethics, and that is what the new generations need. Since the terrifying night of the centuries, in all the ages, there were always men who withdrew from the world to search for the truth. It is absurd to withdraw from the world to search for the truth, because the truth is found within the world and within a man here and now. Truth is the unknown from moment to moment, and it is not by separating ourselves from the world, nor by abandoning our fellow men, that we can discover it. It is absurd to say that all truth is half-truth, and that all truth is half-error. Truth is radical, and it is or it is not. It can never be halves, it can never be half-error. It is absurd to say that truth is of time, and that what was at one time is not in another time. Truth has nothing to do with time. Truth is not temporary. The ego is time, and so it cannot know the truth. It is absurd to assume conventional, temporary, relative truths. People confuse concepts and opinions with that which is truth. Truth has nothing to do with opinions or with so-called conventional truths, because these are only unimportant projections of the mind. Truth is the unknown from moment to moment, and can only be experienced in the absence of the psychological ego. Truth is not a matter of sophisms, concepts, opinions. Truth can only be known through direct experience. The mind can only form opinions, and opinions have nothing to do with the truth. The mind can never conceive the truth. Teachers of schools, colleges, and universities should experience truth and show the path to their students. Truth is a matter of direct experience, not a matter of theories, opinions, or concepts. We can and we should study, but it is urgent to experience for oneself and in a direct manner what truth there is in each theory, concept, opinion, etc. We should study, analyze, inquire, but we also need with urgency, without delay, to experience the truth contained in everything that we study. It is impossible to experience the truth while the mind is disturbed, convulsed, distressed by opposing opinions. It is only possible to experience the truth when the mind is quiet, when the mind is in silence. Teachers of schools, colleges, and universities should point out to their students the path of profound internal meditation. The path of profound internal meditation leads to stillness and silence of the mind. When the mind is quiet, empty of thoughts, desires, opinions, etc., when the mind is in silence, truth comes to us.